referral centre and the problems that exist around it are a reflection of the fact that, by the city's own admission, the shelter system is hopelessly overcrowded. They are supposed to have a policy of not allowing the occupancy within the shelters to go above 90%. And every single night that is being broken, that's being violated. And that creates a situation where the shelters become impossible places, that they can only provide beds by throwing down so-called flex beds, mats on the floor in common areas.
I really don't know, because flex beds are real. One minute they're there, next minute they're not. They're there on paper, but when you go to ask for it, they won't put it out because it's not cold enough. Some shelters don't consider putting out those beds unless it's cold alert.
Shelters are very overcrowded. Flex beds are not a solution. They are creating overcrowding, and that's exaggerating, or it's adding to the mental health issues that people have. It's just creating more. It's just creating a lot more stress on people, and it's actually very inhumane.
We have to be able to win at least a shelter bed if we're going to build a movement that's going to fight for housing.
We need more affordable housing, not just flex beds on the floor. We need apartments, bachelors and one bedrooms, and we definitely need more shelter space for men and women.
The homeless used to sleep at City Hall for years, forever, and the mayor has told them this can't go on anymore. So the homeless moved away so people can't see them while they're out there. They need places to sleep. They need to be fed, not frozen to death.
One lady in our building may be getting evicted and she won't go back. She said she'll just stay on the street. So that's how bad it is. For people to be in shelters, they don't like it. They don't feel safe. And they don't feel like they're going anywhere. It's just a struggle.
I've been through the shelter system for about over 10 years. I've been on and off inside the shelter system, outside of the shelter system, and often enough it's just better to be not inside a shelter.
But the real point is, and this is I think what needs to be driven home tonight, is that they are not going to get away with overcrowding the shelters and forcing people out to die on the streets, which is what the alternative is. They must ensure that there is adequate shelter beds. Shelter beds are the last thing they provide you in this society before they abandon you to die on the streets, and that's not going to be tolerated.